Hello to all you geeks and degenerates out there, and welcome back to our video. And today we won't be talking about a movie, but we'll be talking a pretty surprisingly good game that
Surprisingly?
nobody... Dude, how many Spider-Man games have been there that were good?
Ultimate Spider-Man 2?
Yeah, all the
PS2?
Spider-Man. PS2.
Yeah, that's it. Like from there on. Not much
I mean,
good
there
came
aren't a
out.
lot of good superhero games that could be that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll be talking about Spider-Man PS4 that came out in 2018, and today I'm your host, and today joining me will be Seb and Enzo. And first question for both of you. Were you guys excited for this game when it was first announced in E3?
Nervously excited. Like, please, God, get this right. Because the last good Spider-Man game was probably like either Spider-Man 2 on the PS2 or like Ultimate Spider-Man. Yeah, by that time we already had the Arkham games, but Spider-Man had a mixed history in video games, so it's like, I hope they get this right. And the more I saw it in E3, I was like, I'm getting really excited, but at the same time very nervous. Please don't fuck this up. And when E3 2018 came by and they showed us the trailer for the Sinister Six versus Spider-Man, like, oh, please be good. Because, like, 2018, there were 3 games I was most looking forward to. One being God of War, second being Spider-Man, the third one being Red Dead 2. So, thankfully, all of them lived up to the hype. And I'm really glad that Spider-Man lived up to the hype as well.
How about you, Seb?
I was actually one of the people who didn't have any doubts this was going to be good.
Oh,
Like-
okay, that's a surprise.
No, because it looked really good and we have different technology and Arkham happened, you know? Like, to me, it's going to be very hard for people to want to do a franchise game from a superhero and want to fuck it up now. Avengers. But that's beside the point.
Square Enix.
Come on, Square Enix.
Come on, Square.
Call yourself Final Fantasy and you can't make another fantasy? The toys suck too. Hey,
I have a lot of Play Art Sky on me.
that's brittle though, huh? Right?
Yeah, it is.
It's real brittle.
It's real brittle.
It's really the freaking.
Damn it, he's right.
It looks good, but like one false move, you're fucked. You're gonna have to buy them aftermarket for like 12K.
I'll give him that, he ain't wrong.
But yeah, I had no doubts that this was gonna be good. I didn't really know of Insomniac's work before Spider-Man. But it was really, I wasn't in doubt of it. The web swinging looked really good and fluid. The combat system reminded me of Arkham, which means good. And I wasn't disappointed with the combat system. In fact, it kind of more than Arkham to a certain degree.
Same here. I kind of agree with that.
There are just certain things you can do that are slightly more creative. And yeah, I had no doubt it was going to be good. I just was hoping it was going to be as good as I was hoping it was going to be. And also, I'm a big fan of the Dan Slott Spider-Man, which is like post-Superior Spider-Man shit. Where like Spidey has like Tony Stark money because Doc Ock decided to like use his Peter Parker brain, or rather Doc Ock brain, to actually monetize on being Spider-Man and being Peter Parker or whatever. And he had this tech suit, which is what I assume Tom Holland's suit is slightly based off of, except it was given to him by Tony. And I know this was going to be another tech suit because he's Peter Parker. He should use the fucking brain. You know what? I can rant about why every other Spider-Man is better than Tony, but Toby. But that's not what we're doing today. All I'm saying is, this is the best Spider-Man portrayal we've probably ever had. Sorry, Tom. Sorry, Toby. Sorry, Andrew. This is the best Spider-Man portrayal we've ever had.
And going off from that, what are your thoughts on them changing his face?
Before we get the good
fuck
stuff,
that.
fuck that, man.
Before we get it.
Fuck that. Like,
I hate it too.
I hate that they changed his face and no one else's.
Right?
You know,
It's like a 15-year-old boy.
You know, one thing that they should have changed, this, I believe the only thing they should have really changed, are MJ's goddamn bangs. Why are they stiffer than a porn star about to do a fucking harem? Like, they don't move. They don't. It's like us in detention. It just doesn't move. There's no moving. Why doesn't your hair move? I felt like if I shot a bullet through your hair, or attempted to shoot you in the forehead with a bullet, you would be fine because your hair would protect you.
That's what Spider-Man's suit's made out of.
And going off of Jomer's
MJ's
point,
hair.
he looks like he's still his innocent self right before Uncle Ben got killed.
Yeah.
It's
You know
supposed
what
to
he
be
looks like?
what?
He looks like every Spider-Man actor put into one dude.
Yes.
Yes, and I think that was the intention, but I didn't like that.
The old face model really says a Spider-Man who's been through 8 years of
Yeah.
adventure and defeat. This one says, I'm straight out of high school, ready to be Spider-Man.
No, it's got to be 8 years of experience out of college and working, which this one was. And the voice didn't fit it, in my opinion.
Yeah, like
Yuri Lowenthal's voice did not fit this new Spidey face.
that's not the face of a person about to be evicted from his apartment. Among all other things.
He's about to get a new apartment.
That doesn't look like that doesn't look like a person who's gone through 8 years of anything. Like he looks like he's worrying about who to ask to prom.
MJ's about to go to jail.
The jail.
Yeah, because
right.
Too
Pedophilia. Right. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, and
Remembered now. Alright.
he's like, I can't wait to hang out with Uncle Ben tomorrow. That's what the face says.
Alright. He's dead.
Right. He did. And yeah.
Tito Ben. Tito Ben.
Well, speaking of that, I do like this whole after Uncle Ben, Peter kind of found a new father figure in Doc Ock.
Which they hardly showed in the trailers, which I really like.
Which I really like. They mostly showed Mr. Negative as being the bad guy. More of like a red herring, knowing that by the end it's gonna be Doc Ock.
Yeah.
Which kind of like hits home, if you ask.
Far from home.
What do you guys? But yeah, what are your thoughts on like the relationship between Doc Ock and Spider-Man? Let's go with you, Enzo.
Like you said, he's more like a second father figure to Peter, unlike
Third.
There.
Right.
Peter has a dad. You forget he has a dad.
Right, he has a dad.
Unless you count Tony, then I guess 4.
Sure. But like, you care about this relationship. You're like, I like the chemistry between Peter and Otto, and like, the more tentacle-like his arms become, you're like, oh no, I hate where this is going.
Yep.
Yeah.
But like, he turned out to be a really good villain. A sea of really good villains for this game.
Yeah. And I don't know, I do like the fact that you are slowly building the arms for him. Like I don't know, like that just a huge build up to one of the biggest villains for Peter.
Yeah.
Knowing that it's his dad. Dad.
And it's right after you defeat Mr. Negative. It's like, Peter, check out my tentacles. You're like, oh fuck, we're already here.
Yeah.
You want to hug Peter? Hello, Peter.
Hello, Peter.
Is it me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
I love the relationship between them. It's a good plot twist to like what the origins are, but also I kind of feel like this is an improvement on Doc Ock's origin. I only have somewhat of a vague idea of it, but he had no relationship with Peter before becoming Octopussy, which is an actual fucking James Bond movie.
So don't get mad.
So when you see him being taken over by the Tent Curse, and you see him becoming a worse person and everything he was, you know, being degraded into just being the man with way too many arms. You see Peter go through this level of disappointment, depression, mistrust, and like, you know, the feeling of like having invested so much and having believed so much in something and someone, only to have it completely ripped away from you by a mix of selfish desires and a little bit of actual insanity, and also coming from a place of desperation. Like, Doc Ock in the comics does have this degenerative disease. It's why the arms came into play. And this was always a thing in the comics. And that's why Superior Spidey happened for one reason or another, because he needed the arms and his body was degrading. So it's happened for a lot of reasons, but for it to happen here while maintaining this relationship with Peter, it hurts for a lot of parties involved. You don't know how much to have Octavius take account for the actions that he's committed, but it's just so fucked. You know, he almost killed so many people, definitely killed one person. May.
Yeah.
It was definitely his fault. It was a really well-formed story. This is the best Spider-Man movie ever.
Yeah.
He was a
It
tremendous
is.
villain. He was such a tremendous villain. It was such a heartbreaking story. And it all lined up. He might be my favorite, like, for lack of a better term, on-screen villain of Spidey. Everything they did to alter the original comic storyline enhanced the character, and it gave you as a player more investment into the story, more investment into advancing into the story. So narratively, this movie is pretty perfect. I wouldn't really say there's anything wrong with the story of this game.
Going off from Seb, like I don't think I can handle being Spider-Man. I'm like, sure, from when I was a kid, I think like, oh, I want to be Spider-Man. I would love to have these responsibilities. Hell no.
Yeah.
The amount of shit that he goes through in this game. Like, yeah, like what Seb said, he goes through like, depression, that his father figure is pretty much deteriorating. He's trying to rebuild his relationship with
MJ.
MJ. I'm like, and he's like trying to work a 9-to-5 job. Not really 9-to-5. He's from in and out from here to there, but trying to be stable as a human being while being a superhero. I'm like, I can't do all of that.
Yeah, he doesn't have
I just can't.
doesn't have a stable
If I were
job.
up to it,
About to be evicted.
Yeah,
Being
does get
beaten up.
evicted.
Yeah.
yeah, just get evicted.
Trying to rebuild his relationship is like, that's a whirlwind of like, how do you maintain the Spidey?
You know, the thing is, like, if I were Peter, I would have just done crimes. Like, no, I mean, I get it, but, like, we've already seen a version of, like, Peter just taking up certain slightly different circumstances and him making fucking bank from it.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of this is a moral choice on Peter's end, but, like, he does have the capacity to, like, have the world in his hands, and he's a genius-level intellect. Like, he's not Reed Richards, but he's a couple levels below Tony. He created a fabric that's like 10 times the tensile strength of steel. Can you imagine what would have happened if, like, he didn't put the failsafe in it that makes it degrade in 3 hours? Can you imagine how fucked the concrete and metal industry would be just from his invention?
Earthquake? What's an earthquake?
Yeah, man, we ain't moving. Oh shit. There's a leak in the ceiling. Not anymore. Peter Lastosil.
There'll be just the commercials of like a dude just covering
Barker Seal.
Barker Seal.
Do you have holes in your ceiling? No more.
Just slap
Gunshot
it on.
wound.
Flex Seal, Peter Seal.
Peter Seal.
That
Parker
explains
Seal.
why
Parker
he
Seal.
can recover from gunshots here so quickly. He's like, psst. Like, that's fine.
I actually think, like, you'd have to add some medical aspects to it for it to do that, but, like, I think Peter heals relatively faster than normal human beings because I assume his bones are more flexible, for one, because he's Spider. But, like, on another note, he is superhuman, so I just assume everything is enhanced.
Sure.
Sure.
Because like him not like landing on another building from a very like high height would pretty much rupture everything inside him. So for sure those are, you know, enhanced.
It's funny how you never take fall damage in here.
Oh, I love that.
Well, do you want to take fall damage?
No, I'm just so used to other Spider-Man games. Be like, oh fuck, I missed the building, I'm gonna die. I didn't die. Holy shit.
Do you
this
have
is
any idea how many times Spider-Man should have died from fall damage in the movies? You remember, I'm back! I'm back! Then he fucking falls from like a straight up building and just falls onto a car. That should be a dead Tobey Maguire.
Oh no, but the string that people hang their clothes on, that stopped his fall, right?
Or like how Miles survived his fall into the Spider-Verse.
I don't know, man. I just have to chalk it up into this isn't fucking real. Like, if if something doesn't add up to you, take the fucking window of like, well, it's not fucking real.
Yeah.
Who the fuck cares? It's not real.
Speaking
Get
of
into the story, bro.
Speaking of swinging, I do like the moment Spider-Man swings out of his apartment. You're in control right away.
Swinging, huh?
Oh, no.
You
okay.
swinging, Enzo?
Back to Spider-Man. Gameplay.
Damn, Enzo after dark.
Kala ko ba you've never been in a romantic relationship?
Tawa.
But yeah, the
Ang pangalan niya.
later. No.
Oh.
What would, no. But what makes and breaks a Spider-Man game is the swinging. And right from the get-go, when Spider-Man dives out of his window, we're like, oh fuck, the swinging.
Oh, especially when it matches with the music.
Yes.
Like, oh, that shit was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, there's a certain timing element to it that I really like.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know how like you could feel within your hands and then the controller when the right time to make another web is.
Yeah.
Like the optimal angle for it. Alright, it's a new web. Alright, it's a new fucking web. Alright, we're gonna do that thing where we like sonic boom the ground. Yeah. That's always a great fucking moment. It's a great time.
Okay. I do like that. It's like you're not just holding it down and he's just doing the thing. You gotta.
Yeah.
Yep.
It feels like a roller coaster sometimes. Like, if you're so invested, it's like, what? And then you feel like, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing in my own house? Scream like this. Don't. This came out in the right time because Daredevil's like a month away, right? So it's like, watch half of Daredevil, go back to New York and play as Spider-Man, and then finish Daredevil after that. It's like,
Did you say go back to New York? You're in New York both
You're already
times.
in New York.
You're in Hell's Kitchen. You're just in
alright, well,
fucking
and wherever
Queens.
Spider-Man is, yeah, Queens.
Queens.
Upper New
They
York.
said it in Civil War.
Right.
Where are you from, kid? Queens?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Now die.
Your shield defies the laws of physics. But oh yeah. Anyway, carry on. But I don't know, with the whole web swinging thing, not the fact that when he was training Miles Morales, and he was like teaching him how to web swing, he's actually using math while he's swinging. I'm like, how?
Realistically, you should.
I guess so, but like, damn.
Because
So
like, look
hard.
at it like look at it like this. The Flash would not be able to safely run at the speed he does if he wasn't such a
Party brain.
science whiz.
Yeah.
Nor would Peter be able to invent things like web that would be able to reliably carry his body weight and more because of the momentum. And to be able to do that shit safely. Like, he is superhuman, but like, if you don't understand the physics of it all, you're just gonna get fucked.
That's what I like about Spider-Man. It's like everything else is enhanced physically, not up here. That's all just Peter, and that's what I like about Peter.
Alright, yeah, sure, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm actually trying to find out whether his brain was enhanced too. His
It's
sense
like-
is definitely, but I don't think he has an enhanced brain. Because
Yeah.
like a lot of super soldiers have enhanced brains.
Yeah.
Deathstroke, Cap, a lot of these people have enhanced brains.
So, question for you guys: what was your favorite side quest from this entire game?
Taskmaster.
Taskmaster.
Taskmaster was funny.
Yes.
Yeah, because,
It was fucking funny.
because he's like, oh, no, you don't find the side quest. The side quest finds you.
Exactly.
Like, you just be minding your own fucking business. You get a heel to the face. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, what just grabbed me?
He's like, what a great day in New York. Time to get myself some New York pizza. Bah!
challenge me.
Taskmaster, bitch! And this time I'm not a Hwaman! Taskmaster, bitch! Spider-Man's like, I'm gonna give you a punch. I already know how to dodge a punch, bitch. Like Spider-Man does some shit and he's like, no, you. He's just a reverse Uno card of comic characters.
No, you.
I kicked him off a building once, and he just manifested back on the same roof we were. Like, how the fuck? I saw you fall.
Wait, do they have like an animation of him like having like a grappling hook and swinging?
No,
up?
he just reappears like Dr. Manhattan. It's like, oh,
Have you guys seen that TikTok?
Which one?
Where they're like, I can copy every move you can ever even think of. Then he kicks him off of a fucking building. And then that's where the TikTok ends. Still better than Black Widow.
ah, damn right.
Damn right.
Still better than Black Widow any day.
Well, I mean, at least this Taskmaster stays Taskmaster instead of becoming a Black Widow.
I think they got the voice actor who was the voice for like Slade and the Arkham games. Like,
Really?
Oh, they do sound similar.
yeah.
Alright.
And since you brought up Slade, Taskmaster and Slade created by George Perez. So
I mean, like same DNA kind of deal.
that's why they have the same color armor, I think. Like if you look at it, like they have kind of the same color armor. Taskmaster just has white.
He just likes blue, orange,
He's
and
like
silver.
orange and blue. Every character I'll ever make, orange and blue.
He's a merc. Put it on.
Yeah,
You got a
give this
sword?
man.
Put it on.
He's a mercenary. Give this man some fucking orange. Oh, he an enhanced mercenary. Give this man some blue. Oh, and wait, an out-of-date sword. That's right. You're gonna use a sword that has no goddamn business being in the modern world, and you're gonna like it.
Sometimes it's like a double-edged sword from the medieval ages kind of theme.
Actually, Deathstroke doesn't use katanas.
No, he doesn't.
Like, not
I know he uses-
historically.
yeah,
he
just
uses a broadsword.
double edge.
Yeah.
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 I like the Black Cat side missions, but like I don't like the costume.
Those are dope.
I hate the.
But-
I don't like the costume either.
You mean the one where he can't tell whether he wants to be a cat or a spider?
Yeah.
He has claws. I'm like, oh.
I
Like-
would have liked that suit if it didn't have claws.
Same here.
Yeah.
The color of the eyes, I don't mind, but I wish
I
it was like
love
a
the
different, a different shade of red, like a little bit brighter.
It's like Felicity. This is the best you can do. Why?
Hey man, leave her alone.
Felicity's not necessarily a good person anyway, so it's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
this adds
But
up.
I love the chase though. You could tell Spider-Man was a complete simp for this one. Like, I gotta find this girl. And I was like,
Yeah.
same with me. I'm like, I gotta find this girl.
I was an MJ guy all the way, so I was like, why are you even doing this? Like, MJ's perfect. Like, why would you go for Felicity when you know, Marion Johnston is right there?
Is that her name?
No, it's Mary Jane, you fucking idiot. This has been
I'm
a
just-
thing since the 60s. Is that her name?
Is that her
Damn it. This has been a thing for decades.
Can I just say, going back to Mary Jane, this is my favorite interpretation of her. Like Laura Bailey does such a great job in bringing her to life.
Yeah,
Um,
same here.
it's like one of I think this is my favorite role of her. Can't think of anyone else she's done.
I also like the chemistry and the text that her and Peter have because it's so real.
Yeah.
like once he finished the crime scene that he helped MJ in, he was like, "We're done." I was like, "Oh, really? We're doing it that? Okay, fine." Oh wait, no, I mean the crime scene. We're done. I was like, "Oh shit, this
What
is
a
too
way to
real."
break up with someone, almost dies in a hostage taking. We're done. You son of a bitch. That's how you're gonna break up with me? Save my life? Then have me too caught up in the fucking adrenaline to actually feel that you just fucked me over right now, bro?
I had a gun to my face, Peter.
I had to
it's a
disarm
very
a bomb.
human relationship. It's a very human relationship. That's what I'll fucking give it. Like, I could imagine this being real.
Same here. Same here.
And that's the most important thing about this relationship. It feels like it could happen in the real world.
Yeah. And saying the text again gets too close to home.
That just means you're really bad at texting.
I am, but I mean, like the misunderstanding. If the tone's not there,
Bro,
message
you're
is
younger
needed.
than me. You should understand how to do this better than me because you were born into this.
I'm a face-to-face kind of person.
No, you're not.
Well, now I'm not.
No,
For 2 years, I'm not
you're
because of this
not.
fucking pandemic.
I do like the scene when Spider-Man just leaves of his clothes on the kitchen floor of MJ's apartment. It's like, did you just fucking leave your clothes there? Why? Like, I gotta go.
Right.
Oh wait, fuck.
Go get him, Tiger.
I like how they say that for the very
He comes
last
back,
moment.
I'm a spider!
Damn
Jumps
it,
out
MJ,
the window.
damn it, I'm so have to tell you. But, like, there weren't that much boss fights in this. Or like
Yes,
3,
there
right?
fucking were.
And they were.
Dude, you had everyone from the Sinister Six.
Yeah, okay, there was that, but that was like one compiled,
The
what
compiled
do you
boss
call it?
fights.
Quick time event, which I really dig. I wish it wasn't a quick time event, to be honest, but nonetheless, the cinematics for it and the action was really good.
Which one are you referring
Dude.
to?
When they released all of the Sinister Six, and
alright.
they're all like after him all at once.
Bro, like, of all of the fucking fights, since you were asking which was my favorite boss fight or side mission, I hated this, but it was also really good. Like, this was the closest thing to, like, the Mr. Freeze thing that this game came up with. You know, remember the Mr. Freeze mission
Mm-hmm.
from Arkham? Where
Yeah.
he learned,
Yes.
so you couldn't beat him the same way twice? Rhino and Scorpion.
Rhino and Scorpion.
That was such a fucked thing to go through. I was like, oh my god, this is so difficult. And also, just so everybody knows, I do stream games a lot, but I am not a gamer. I didn't grow up with consoles. I didn't grow up with PCs. I did the shit in my adulthood. I went through 3/4 of this game without ever fucking touching the skill tree because I didn't know there was one.
Oh, what?
I didn't enhance it.
What
I was
is
like,
wrong with you?
I was like, damn, this game's really difficult.
You piece of shit!
It turns out I wasn't touching the fucking skill tree, and I was like, oh my god, everything just got so much easier. The fuck? I thought there wasn't a skill tree. Fucking, I'm an idiot. I'm a goddamn idiot.
No, you just see Seb like, kill tree. Turns it on, unlocks everything. His eye, like the camera zooms into his eyes. He sees the entire universe.
It's a glass break moment. The glass break moment from How I Met Your Mother. You're just like, I can't unsee that this. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm an idiot. I should. Why am I even here? I should just fucking die.
Man, I don't know what I would do if I didn't see the skill tree too. Like, why
Dude,
is
this
it
game was
hard
already
to-
hard even with the unlocked skills from the
Yes.
skill tree.
Thank
Dude,
you.
I don't know
got
how
through
you
so much
survived.
of the game. I went through so much of the game without it. I was like, wow, this is a Dark Souls Spider-Man game. Like, this is really difficult. Turns out I was just a fucking idiot who had no idea he could enhance everything he already had.
That's
Oh,
fine, man. I do like the banter between Spidey and Rhino, because Spidey goes, "Look, Rhino, poachers," and then Rhino reacts. You're like, ah, that's funny.
Rhino's just like, I'm gonna fucking kill this.
That was funny. Now die! One of the side quests I kind of hated was like, what was his name? Firefly or something?
You know what? If we're talking hateable side quests, you can go fuck yourself. The most hateable side quest is in the DLC. Do you know what I'm talking about, Enzo?
I think I know what you're talking about.
The bitch from the social media?
Yes, that one.
Which one is this one? Just say it.
Spider-Man fights like Logan Paul or some shit. It's the most annoying bitch ever. She
What,
commits
like-
crimes for social media views, and she's the most annoying voice I've ever heard.
Is this the Russian white-haired girl?
No, she's in the DLC. She's in the DLC, right? Enzo?
Yeah.
DLC specifically. Forgot her name. But yeah, social media villain from Spider-Man. I haven't played this game in forever, but I remember it in a lot of
Oh.
detail. But yeah, she's in the DLC. After, like, in the middle of the Black Cat shit, you can play these missions. And she's the worst. The fucking worst. Imagine Logan Paul, imagine Jake Paul with more crimes. Like, like summon thugs to try and kill you type of crimes. take people hostage, blow shit up type of crimes. But like, you know, behind the camera, he's just like streaming on Twitch or some shit. He's like, oh my god, like, and it's a woman. I forgot her name. Like, I hate her so much.
Speedball or something like that.
Well,
It's at the tip of my fucking tongue, motherfucker.
you gotta love it. Like she's just like streaming. I was like, what? She has a detonator of the bomb. Like, she's like about to blow.
I like how the boss fight is like, it's not someone easy. It's not one of those smaller villains. It's fucking Kingpin. It's like, yeah, that's right, folks. So, ill intent himself. Good luck. Have fun. It's like, oh shit.
Nah, that upsets me that he wasn't there that much.
Yeah. But he does. I forgot the actor's name, but he is also the. I think he's the husband
Screwball.
of Laura Bailey. Screwball.
Screwball. Her name is Screwball. Fucking,
Screwball.
I hate her.
Travis Willingham. Who,
Travis Willingham, yeah.
who was in Infamous Second Son as the brother of the main character. That's a great job as Kingpin. And he's also, I think he's also Laura Bailey's husband. Lucky guy.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
MJJ Abrams.
What?
It's like MJ Watson just with a lot of lens flare. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. A lot of weird shit goes into my head. I'm sorry.
Go get him, Tiger. Her eyes are like just bright as the sun.
Go get him, Tiger. Oh, don't look at me.
I think my favorite one is Electro and the Electro Vulture fight.
That was
Same here.
That was
Yeah.
hella good.
Yeah. So anyway, going back to the main story, pretty much Doc Ock releases the Devil's Breath virus. Everybody gets fucking infected.
Seems all too familiar.
Yeah. Was Peter immune to it because of his spider powers?
I forgot the explanation, but like I think because he just has a mask all the time. It's like I'm good.
Oh, listen to all y'all.
Mm.
Wasn't he not immune to it?
Did he have like somebody correct us in the comments?
Didn't he have like a hallucination?
Yeah,
Well,
but
yeah,
it
he
was
did. Yeah.
due to Scorpion, not really the.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Scorpion,
right,
right.
My bad.
Now I don't know why he's immune to it. I do remember he didn't get hurt by it. Why is it here?
Yeah, same here. I'm confused by it too.
But
What the fuck?
going back early to the story, the cutscene where Jefferson Davis getting his award and Mr. Negative soldiers are surrounding him and exploding. It like that imagery is like, oh, that looks like a modern day terrorist attack. It's like it's almost too real. It's like, oh fuck. You've seen images or pictures of like say 9/11 or other terrorist attacks. This one's like evoking a lot of imagery that's like that. It's like, damn.
Why do bad guys, real or fictional, hate New York?
I don't know. I guess it's in movies a lot. And you guess, oh, that's the center of America. That's kind of deal.
Fucking is it? I
No,
actually don't know.
isn't it Washington or something?
Yeah,
Oh,
wouldn't
I
you
don't
do
know.
more damage?
That's a
if you-
capital, but
I don't know, man. I guess more collateral. I guess it's so condensed.
I think Washington's
okay.
it's pretty condensed too. From what I know.
Just keep getting better. I'm
But
sorry.
yeah,
fuck?
I didn't expect Doc Ock to release the Devil's Breath. I thought we would stop him from doing so.
To be honest, I thought he was gonna be the villain of the second game.
Right?
Like I thought the build-up would be a little bit slower, but nah. Like
We're getting someone else as the villain of the second game.
Yeah, and I'm excited for that shit.
I'm
But really, you don't like?
I'm not because of who it is.
Right. It's Harry Osborn, not Eddie Brock.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I had it written down here too.
The last time you let Harry Osborn take over a villain role, he ate pie like he was having an orgasm while eating the pie.
Looking at Peter as he crossed the
How's the
road.
pie? So
He
good.
goes, oh, okay. Gets a cuts to
Just
getting a
fucking
grenade in the
sensually
face.
winks at Peter. Hey,
Man.
Peter.
Peter.
Hey, Peter. You killed my father. God damn it. Fuck. I'm blending in all the Peters I know.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, and Aunt May sadly gets infected by the Devil's Breath, and we pretty much go after Doc Ock.
Coronavirus!
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus!
Bless you, Cardi B.
I do like the trio of Spidey, MJ, and Miles working together to help stop the Devil's Breath and help Doc Ock all together.
Yeah.
That's diversity right there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, Peter, he had a time crunch. He was really quick on making this fucking Spidey suit slash kind of
Doc-
Iron Man-esque.
Anti-Doc Ock.
Anti-Doc Ock.
Anti-Ock.
Like
Anti-
It's called the
Ock suit.
anti-Ock suit. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I like it, but I barely use it.
Yeah. He's like, Doc Ock, tell me, do you bleed? Like, wrong universe.
He has a spear.
Dude, he looks like evil Mountain Dew. He looks like
He looks like he's
Mountain
sponsoring
Dew's ready to
Monster
fuck you
energy
up.
drink.
Yeah. Like, damn, that Mountain Dew aggressive. Fuck. Oh,
Yeah. You see Peter come up with a skateboard.
fucking angry Mountain Dew. I am such an angry can of Mountain Dew.
Fuel for adventure.
Doc Ock, you may be a genius, but you're not extreme. It's like, what?
Does a kickflip.
I'm not even left-handed. Yeah.
Well, yeah. And I gotta say, for
No.
me, okay. I guess
And
I'm
the
not
end
the
of the
host
video.
anymore. I'm not the host anymore. But yeah, the fight between him and Doc Ock was just kind of heartbreaking for me, in a sense. Because he's fully committed to this. I mean, for sure he has killed people already. But, like...
Has he?
has
I
he
mean,
not?
with the Devil's Breath maybe, but like directly I didn't see him kill anybody.
Well,
Anyway.
I guess if he released Devil's Breath, I think that counts that he did it.
I like how that boss fight turns into the floor's lava at some point.
Yeah, because
Oh, yeah.
the floor was electrified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was more
Yeah.
frustrating to me. Like, what the fuck is going on? I keep dying. Like, why didn't this...
It goes from the floor is lava to patintero.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all it is. The
Jump
floor
at
is
the
lava
right moment.
transitioned into patintero. On the side of a building.
I actually kind of did not like that.
I didn't like it either. It
Yeah.
mechanically just felt like something else. Like it didn't thematically fit in with the emotional aspects of the scene. I would have actually rather it was a quick time event to a certain degree because I actually like that narratively. Like
It was a
you
quick
can-
time event. But it was... No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. It was more like...
You just have to dodge and then punch him.
yeah,
But
it
they gave
was
him a health bar.
Patentero.
Yeah, they just gave him a health bar, which really prolonged the sequence, and I hated it.
It's like, no, you're it. No, you.
Give me a touch. Give me the touch. No social distancing. No social distancing.
And I don't know. After you beat Doc Ock, and he's on the table, pretty much paralyzed,
Hmm.
and he's trying to side with Peter, but that's the insane part of him. And Peter's just like, he's gone. Damn it.
I do like the
I can't save
dialogue.
it.
Because it's
Yeah.
very real and very heartbreaking. Because Spider's like, damn, another father figure I've lost. This one due to madness.
Peter should just be like, should I stop fighting Dad?
No, no, sorry. My chair just
Dude, it
creaked.
doesn't sound like a chair. It sounded like someone like was. Alam mo yung pantawag pag may balot.
Yung
It
horn.
sounded like one of those horns, yeah.
Yung turutot.
I was like, should I stop looking for dads?
I was like, Enzo, do you have a soundboard on you? This is not a funny moment, Enzo.
Enzo just really bad comedic timing.
But in the last scene when Doc screams his name, it's like either really seriously or really funny. It's like, I don't know.
Peter! Peter!
Peter!
Kenobi!
Kenobi!
No? But fuck, the scene after that is like, that's one of two games that broke my heart in 2018.
no.
It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, after that heartbreaking scene, we get this heartbreaking scene where Peter had to decide, give the serum to Aunt May, or give the serum to the doctors to recreate it and give it to millions of people.
He's about to give to Aunt Mace.
But dude, hey, that's human. Like,
Yeah!
if that was my mom, I'd be like, I'ma do it.
I was like, Peter. Just wait, hang on.
Hold on a minute. Well, like, I don't know. That just that scene was just too fucking real.
Yeah.
That shit hurt. Yeah. What were you guys' thoughts on that one?
The moment
Is
of
this
that.
me dying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
The moment that really pulled on the heartstrings was May going, "Take off your mask. I already know who you are." It's like, oh fuck, that hurt.
Yeah.
It reminded me of Return of the Jedi. Let me look upon the
Your
face
face.
of my son with my own eyes.
But this time the roles are reversed. The other one's dying.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, how about you, Seb? Your thoughts on
I mean,
this?
it was really sad. It was really like, I mean, I felt this more than I felt any Spider-Man death ever. Like, sorry,
Actually.
Ben, but like, there was just something about the way they animated him crying, the way the voice acting was done on both ends. Just really felt it, and the desperation of going like, fuck everybody else, you know, like. He was so tempted to, for once, just do something for him. Like, it goes beyond just saving his aunt. Because all you've ever seen in this movie is Peter stretching himself thin in order to benefit other people. And he just wanted that one moment. Like, this one's for me. But there's too much on the line if he does this one thing just for him.
Now that Sepcom pointed out, this makes it even sadder.
Yeah, man.
If you look at the whole story, like, this guy's done nothing but lose things this entire movie.
Mm.
It's a really brutal deconstruction of this character, and for him to lose the one thing he can always guarantee he could fall back on, which is family, which is the last thing he has. He can lose MJ from a breakup, he can lose his friends from an argument, but you never lose family, and this time he lost the last piece of family he had.
But yeah.
Thank you for making me sad, Seb.
We're fucking talking about it. You asked the question, so I'm answering it.
And then like months after, the next time John and I played, that was really sad. It was a Red Dead 2. It was like, why?
Oh, god damn it.
Have so much heartbreak.
I mean, that's how you make a good game. You
Yeah,
gotta
man.
Players' hearts.
God of War also had heartbreaking moments. It was like, god
Oh, dude, God of War was my favorite game of that year.
Hmm.
As much as like everyone fucking praises Spider-Man for being great and Red Dead for being great, I got bored of Red Dead. I think God of War is a perfect game.
I agree with that one.
Yeah.
Not the right time to talk about God of War, but God of War is perfect. There's nothing wrong with that game.
Yeah.
But let Kratos wear helmets. That's about it.
But, yeah. And we pretty much get to see Miles Morales, take on the mantle for Spider-Man. We also get to see that one very, very weird end credit scene where you see Harry, what's his name? Norman Osborn have a secret passageway. Just all those
His
faults...
son in the back to tank.
Yeah.
Like, just say, like, all those calls from Harry from Europe were all pre-recorded messages. Like, hey, can you help fix my dad's shit? Oh, sorry, my mom's shit.
Yeah.
For me
That's weird.
while I'm at Europe.
Like,
Dude, can you imagine Harry in like the sound booth just recording all of it? Hey, can you help my mom fix it? The thing. Hey, I can't come to the phone right now. Was that good? Was that more? Okay.
Again.
Dad, is this good? Is this terminal? Remember? How many do
One more time.
How many of these do I have to do?
You see this dad in the sound booth with a cigar. He's gotta be staffed.
Going back a
In
bit.
this industry, kid, you better work. Dad, I'm not even a musician. You're just doing this because I'm dying. Right, and you'll die faster if you don't do the work, sonny.
I take care of you myself.
I'll cut you off of the family fortune.
Now get in the septic, Dad.
Going back a bit, like the scene that really made my jaw drop, not because of Spider-Man, because of MJ's, when she free falls from the building after being chased by Silver Sable. I'm like, holy shit! Like,
You're just like, oh no, not again!
I think I've seen this one before.
it's like she's not blonde. It has to work out this time.
Let him save the ginger, let him save the ginger!
They could take the blonde, but not the ginger.
I like how in 2018 we get two Miles Morales origin stories. One being in the game.
The movie and the game.
In the game, yeah. You know, when Miles got bitten by the spider in the movie, he just went.
You just went. Okay, to be
Actually,
honest, if that was me, I would be freaking out.
I prefer Spider-Verse in the comic origin to this. Because the reason Miles becomes Spider-Man is because Peter dies.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Both times. Like, in the Ultimate Avengers stuff, Peter dies. And in the Miles Morales universe, he dies. And here, we just have two Spider-Men. Are we just gonna accept that? Like, sometimes he's in red and slightly shorter. I mean, like, sometimes he's in red and slightly taller. Sometimes he's in black and red and slightly shorter. And kind of Mexican sounding, also kind of ambiguously black. Nothing wrong with race, but I'm just like, y'all fuckers have the same name.
Which Spider-Man do we
Spider-Man
call?
did it.
The one with the
Right.
jive.
Foshizi.
God damn it.
Oh, the one with the jive, you piece of shit.
Thank you, Spider-Man. No problem, Daddy.
That's not a jive.
Oh, what is jive?
You must have gone to the whitest hip hop clubs ever.
I went to the whitest
Daddy-o.
school. What are you talking about?
Daddy, what the fuck? No one says that. No one.
But if I'm
Oh,
not,
man.
if I'm not
Explore the world a little bit. God damn it, Daddy-o.
you know. But if I'm not mistaken, the DLC set up Miles Morales because he's training Miles throughout the entire DLC storylines.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you two haven't played Miles Morales, so there's no use in talking about it really. Though I just have to say that I appreciate the fact that Insomnia was not like, you know what, we'll just copy paste. He will just be Peter again, but in a Miles skin. Everything down to the swinging, to the everything. But I know we have to make this
Seeing this-
unique.
I remember the swinging was a little bit different.
I'ma start swinging. Sorry.
Right, but it's more copy paste. Nothing
No.
much changed.
No, they totally redid the swinging mechanics for Miles.
Oh, okay.
It
Okay,
feels
I
like
thought you were saying it's the same.
no. I appreciate the fact that it's not a copy paste job.
Mm.
You know, they're not like EA be like, let's do it all over again.
Oh yeah. Madden 2020, Madden 2021.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Any final thoughts? Because we're pretty much at the end of this video. Or, like any scenes that stood out to you guys, anything you want to mention?
Something about the gameplay that I have slight trouble with. Like, not all of it is perfect. I can't really pinpoint what it is right now. I don't like certain missions. To my knowledge, not all of them meant something to me. And I understand that this is like a really large world, but some of those NPCs look abysmal.
Like the boat people.
The boat people I was gonna mention, like if you zoom into one center of
It's like, holy Jesus! What the fuck is that?
Minecraft would have looked better.
Minecraft does look better. There's
so
like a
fucking
human space
terrifying.
stretch on a polygon.
It's like Spider-Man, we are here. Like, what am I looking
Oh,
at?
God.
Oh, wait. What I was gonna mention is that after a while, the gameplay does become somewhat repetitive.
It does.
It's not like God of War where it feels diverse the whole time. And yeah, sorry that it's God of War that I'm comparing it to, but yeah. It just felt like you were doing a lot of different shit in God of War as compared to this. Like, after a while, you know what you're doing, you know how to deal with one person. And it just feels like you're running into very specific types of enemies. The diversity doesn't feel like it's all there. It feels like a game sometimes. Like, you get lost in the narrative, and the game suddenly reminds you through some kind of NPC involved bullshit that it's a game. But besides that, it's almost perfect. Like, for a superhero franchise game, it's almost perfect.
So, how about you, Enzo?
In Miles Morales, they have a sign that says "We're still here." It's like, oh, damn it!
The
Because-
Teen Titans!
No, the boat people. They're like, "Hello, we are
okay.
back." It's like, oh, you couldn't change them a little bit.
We
Anyway.
never left, fuckboy.
But yeah, so what would you guys rate this game / movie?
I gave it a 9.
Same, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9 as well, because this is a really good game, and we don't get that much good superhero games.
Square
Avengers.
Enix.
Hmm?
Square Enix.
Square Enix,
Square Enix.
learn,
Please.
please,
Hopefully the
I want the
Guardian.
Guardians game to be good. I want the
And,
Guardians game to be good.
and take advice from Insomnia Games. When they have cosmetics, they put it on the character. Bugs.
When you enhance something in the character, it's not their fucking bones! What are you, a fucking commercial for milk?
I need some milk. But yeah, so we're pretty much at the end of this fucking video.
I have a question for you two. What's your dream superhero game? Doesn't have to be Marvel, doesn't have to be DC strictly, but like you can make any superhero game. What would it be?
Are Star Wars characters counted as superheroes?
Sure,
I guess so.
I guess.
I really want to see a fucking Mando game.
Ooh.
I also really want to see a Deathstroke game where he just goes apeshit.
We were I told you. We had the discussion a while ago before we started filming. But,
You thought I was gonna go for Deathstroke?
No,
No.
Joe
I
brought
was
it
also
up.
saying like, I wanted a Deathstroke game where he hunts like minor parts of the Justice, building up to Wonder Woman
Actually,
and Superman.
I would rather a Deathstroke game where he's going on full mercenary shit. Like, I want it to be very open world, taking contracts as he pleases. And, like, let's make it be, like, political people. Like, let's not have him go through the superheroes.
Alright.
Like, let's have him, like, bump into, like, let's say a superhero somewhere in the middle or somewhere in the end. But Deathstroke operates best when he's not within the normal bounds of having to be, I'm a villain against superheroes. I also would love to see a fucking Shang-Chi game.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
A Shang-Chi game. Imagine Shang-Chi by Insomniac.
Mm,
And it would be pretty fucking...
Ideas.
It would be pretty fucking compressed too. He could just, be on the journey to beat the Deadly Weapon Society and, like, just take his brothers and sisters down one by one.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
a linear horror game about Doctor Strange that really leans into the horror.
That's actually really good.
Yeah,
That's
that
actually
would be
really
good. That would be good.
I know you wanted a Hellboy game of the same style genre.
Oh yeah, I did. Like a Hellboy game, but it's more horror. That's
Yeah.
more.
You know what I want?
Lovecraftian.
You know what I will say about the Hellboy game? I do want the Hellboy game as well, but I also want the Hellboy game to be really dark. Like, not thematically, but, like, environmentally dark. There's one thing that none of the movies have fucking done is actually create what Mike Mignola does. Mike Mignola uses a lot of negative space. Like, he does that to cover up, like, things like anatomy and stuff like that. And people say it's lazy, but his way of doing it is perfect. If they can nail that shit in the game, give us that kind of a feel, people are gonna say it's kind of lazy. Maybe it is. But it's accurate as fuck. So I want to see, like, a game where, like, you could see Hellboy, but not that much of his surroundings.
Oh, like
Have it render more as he approaches it, rather than it being immediately there.
it would like work into the factor of like it being a horror game as well.
Yeah,
Since-
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And have Hellboy be a little less funny,
Mm.
and have him be more cynical, which is like what he is in the comics.
Yeah.
There's a rumor that Robert Kirkman's making like an Invincible game based off The Walking Dead, which would be crazy.
Oh, which one? Like the Telltale games?
Yeah.
I wonder how that's gonna.
Imagine that
Quick time
opening.
events. Everywhere.
That
The
opening.
choices of people who will die and who
Uh,
will live.
the Guardians of the Globe in QuickTime event. I was like, oh god.
Oh my god. No, not again.
I haven't watched Invincible, but I know that scene.
Yeah, it's just horrible.
I know that scene. Yeah.
It's beautiful though, it's horrible. But yes, this is the end of our video. Then where can they find you?
You can find me right now with my original homies at Slurp Media, facebook.com/Slurp Media. We have started streaming. We're getting on the game. We've soft opened to a degree. There's just one last piece of Exodia left to complete the original 4 that are with us right now. So yeah, you'll be seeing content from us real soon, maybe even tonight. Just a quick thank you. You might notice that like this is not my normal background, nor is it my normal room.
What happened to your toys?
I am at Ina's house right now because I miss her, and I am doing this podcast right in her fucking room, and she's opening the door. There she is.
She's the girl from our Goya review.
Yeah.
They got the fucking Goya review. But yes, yeah, you can find me on Slurp Media. Please check us out. It took us quite a while. We took a lot of time to make sure that like Slurp would look real fucking good. And we got a lot of content lined up for you guys, and it's all sorts of shit. That's why I still do G&D. G&D is a very specific thing. We're not as specific as them, so we'll be doing all sorts of fuckery there, man.
Yeah, please
Especially
do
me.
watch them. Oh dear lord.
Probably be slightly more offensive on Slurp.
As it
Wait,
should
yeah.
be.
How about you, Enzo? How about you, Enzo? Where
course,
can they find us
You can find
and
us
you?
at... Well, me, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter. The links are down below. You can find us on facebook.com/geeksanddegenerates. Obviously on YouTube also. We also have a Discord community if you want to talk to us or hang out with us. We don't bite, don't worry. But yeah,
Yes.
how about you, Jomer? How's your Articon going?
It's actually going really well. I'm about to start posting in a little bit.
Ooh.
Not gonna lie. Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, you can find me at Jom. Just look up for that.
I mean,
Wait
it's
for
fucking took long enough, mate. I've been telling you to do this for months.
But yeah, after months of Seb telling me to do this, yes, I'm finally fucking doing it. But yes, you can follow me at Jom, Geom, all caps. I like to do art and like to draw stuff. And thank you once again to all you geeks and degenerates for watching this
Dab.
video. Please
Dab.
stay safe, wear a mask, get vaccinated, and register to vote if you would like to. This is us, and we're signing off. See ya.